Reds, good morning and welcome to the Sunday Summary Talk Show. Post Everton loss. I've personally, since I've been supporting the team, I haven't witnessed it. Okay? Steven, what the hell is going on?
This team is trash right now.
They are.
Don't worry, we're going to get into the nitty-gritty. But there is definitely some serious issues or problems across the board, man. It's everything. But I haven't seen this either. In the time I've been a supporter, I haven't seen this. I haven't seen this.
It's
Nothing
crazy.
even close to this.
Yeah. I think someone was saying it's the first time Everton's beat Liverpool at Anfield since 99, and it's the first time they beat us period since 2009, I think. I could be wrong. Like I said, I haven't witnessed it since I've been supporting the club. Okay?
Yeah, something like that. And it's been like 100 freaking years since we've lost like 4 in a row at home or whatever.
1923, dog. I'm almost positive Babe Ruth was still on the Red Sox in 1923.
He still is.
He's still on the Red Sox.
Rumor has it he's still here. I mean, I'm not far.
It's unbelievable.
I can go to Fenway and check right now.
Look, guys, first off, good morning to everyone. Tony Madden, JW Young, Jersey Boy, Liz, George, Jordan, Legend, everyone. What's going on? Good morning. Thank you guys for joining us. Make sure that you hit that thumbs up button. Share the video out with more Liverpool fans. And dude, let's just start talking about this. Okay, first off, let's talk about Jordan Henderson's injury yesterday. As much as I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Steven, I honestly think there's someone sabotaging this club. I don't know if it's the medical staff. I don't know. Something's going on. But we have a chronic injury problem. And obviously I'm joking about the sabotage people, so let's just relax. But how? How? It's getting to the point now where Jordan Henderson is just making a normal run. And he just tears a hip flexor.
He's going to be out for a while.
Dude's a professional athlete. And, oh my God, I don't get it.
Well, he's been sitting back there for a month. And then he was like, all right, I'm going to make a run. Must have forgot he was a center back. It was a good run, too. I knew that guy wasn't going to get the ball off him. Who was that, Decore?
Decore's trash.
No, Decore's not trash. He was trash yesterday.
Yeah.
He's average. He's average.
He's average. Another thing I want to say, did you end up seeing, Steve, the locker room celebrations from Everton?
I did, and we'll get into that in a minute, too. I'm not ready for that yet. But yeah, I saw those.
Yeah.
Fine, let's just open up that can of worms now.
Let's just do it. This club, Everton, the Blues, the People's Club, was celebrating that win yesterday. Rightly so, right? They should have celebrated it. However, they were celebrating it like they just won the Champions League or the Premier League or like the World Cup, dude.
Yep. I don't want to...
Small club mentality.
It is. And I don't really want to give this that much attention because that means we're not focusing on really what's important here.
I think it's funny.
Everton. They've been just so average for so long.
Yeah.
You beat your biggest rival in their home stadium. Mind you, there's no fans, but like, I think it's good that they celebrate. The degree to which they celebrated, like, it's almost sad, but we're lucky that we're not like they're not as good as us. They're not as good as 7 or 8 other teams in the Premier League most years.
Right.
So like they don't have anything else.
And look, I understand the inner city love for either club, right? Let me just step back and be objective here for a second. Because for some reason, the match reaction yesterday got a lot of hate. And people were unsubscribing like crazy. I think it's because I was being negative. I'm not usually negative, Steve.
I loved the post-match reaction.
Like
that was the best one you've ever done.
Look,
I'm serious.
I know. But let's look at it this way. Let's step back and look at it objectively. The passion that Everton has for Everton and Liverpool has for Liverpool and vice versa, it's the same, but it's on different levels. Like you were saying, they celebrated that win yesterday like it was literally the biggest thing they've ever done. Like it's just there's levels to this. That's the best way I could put it. There's levels to this. You know what I mean? Everton should not, as a professional club, you shouldn't be celebrating it like that. You should be happy that you won. You should be like, that's great, first time we won, but there should be higher expectations with that, Steve. It's funny.
Well, they can't. They didn't have a chance. They didn't have a decent manager, in my opinion. Ancelotti knows what he's doing.
Thank God.
He's given Klopp fits over the last 3 or 4 years. Even when he was with Napoli, that's a tough team to beat.
Yeah,
those Ancelotti sides for Klopp for whatever reason.
Yeah,
he struggles with those sides.
And that is an excellent transition. That's an excellent transition. Okay, let's talk about why you think we lost yesterday. Okay, so now if you guys hadn't watched the post-match reaction, highly suggested. Go check it out. It's like a 40-minute stream I did yesterday. I needed 40 minutes to talk about it, Steve. I couldn't do it in like 4 minutes and then edit it. I was pretty heated. But look, yesterday, what do you think was the main reason? What do you think? Well, can you pinpoint one reason?
Yeah, we can't score. We didn't score. You can't win if you don't score. It's that simple. And it's like, well, there's a lot more to it than that, Steven, and I know that. But Firmino and Mane are you guys alive?
Seriously, though.
I mean, seriously. At least Bobby shot a couple times from deep yesterday. I don't know when he shoots the ball, it could be a worldie or it's like a mishit. But
yesterday they were all mishit.
I'm glad that he's shooting at least. But Mane's not. Mane cuts back in on his right, gets a lane and just will not rip the ball. So those two are not. They don't deserve to start every single match anymore, in my opinion.
That is literally spot on with what I was thinking yesterday. And I said that too. Mane, we see it. He cuts back on his right. He'll get a lane. He'll get some space, and he doesn't want to shoot it. There was a point in the first half yesterday where he cut back. He had an open shot. No one was closing him down. Yep. And he switched the ball across the freaking box.
Yeah, which is okay. Like, if we're up 4-1.
Right, yeah.
Like, we're going to forget about that play. But we need that goal, Mane.
Yeah.
I was like, no, Mane.
Did you see the new song that the guy did?
No, I didn't. But before we get to that, I wish we had Coutinho right now. I'm sorry. Or a player that can do that. A guy that can score from 20 yards.
I like that. I like that better. I'm going to pretend you didn't say I want Coutinho.
Dude, he used to cut back on that right and boom. He was just letting it fire.
Oh, God, he would. Oh, he would.
Does Mane just not like to score?
Mane loves to score. Now, listen, I want to say this. And then we'll get into some of the comments in here. Yesterday, I'll give the team credit. In the last 5 or 6 matches, Premier League matches that I've looked at, we have never had more than 3 shots outside the box attempted.
Yep.
Okay. Yesterday, we had 7. And I respect that. Mm-hmm. All right. I also respect that we had like 28 or 26 or 28 crosses. Okay. I like the fact that we're at least trying to score offensively, but it still didn't seem like that, right? Henderson had the good shot. Jordan Pickford, incredible game. He had a great save on Trent's shot, great save on, or no, not Trent. Was it Trent? He saved Henderson's, right? It was Henderson's. He had a great save when Salah tried to chip him. I mean, Jordan Pickford had a good game yesterday. And I don't know why every keeper on the face of the earth has their best game of their career against us, but it always happens that way. Okay? It always does.
This game was all right.
Look, Everton played great. I didn't want to admit it, but they did play well. However, going back to what I was saying we get a lot of criticism yesterday with the post-match reaction. Tony, Liz, everyone's saying it was spot on. MST legend,
How
all
many
that.
followers did you lose or whatever?
Oh, I don't even remember. I just remember that I was like very surprised at the number of like dislikes it got. Now that could have been Everton fans coming in, you know what I mean? But
Also, people that aren't happy because of the match.
well, that's true. That's true. It's just weird. It's just weird when I see that. Like, I don't know, and I don't lose sleep over it, but I still think about it. Like, what is going on? Like, why would anyone dislike any criticism of the club, or why would some? I don't know. So I was trying to stay positive this morning, but going back to what you were saying, Steve,
Yep.
I think we lost yesterday because yes, we couldn't score, but at the same time, there's no fans. Okay, and let me just elaborate on this, guys. And I think everyone's starting to see this now as the season goes on and we're getting tired. The boys are getting tired. They're playing multiple games per week. There's no extra energy. There's no extra push for the boys out there. You know what I mean? There's no extra adrenaline rush to attempt to score in the 88th minute plus, right? And I said this on the match reaction yesterday. The last time we saw this was Bobby's goal against Tottenham. Every other game since then, if we're down by the 80th minute, we give up. There's no push. I don't know why. And the reason is, I think, in my opinion, it's because there's no fans. What do you think? What do you think?
I mean, I think that's part of it. But
I think we thrive on fans, dude. I think the club thrives on that extra energy. Like, imagine being in that stadium yesterday, right? No fans. Everton, Liverpool, the biggest rivalry in terms of like, I just think it's bigger than the London derbies because of how close the teams are, because it splits families. All right. You have no fans in the stadium. It's like playing a scrimmage match. Like, in a scrimmage match, you don't care, right? You go down, you're like, all right, we're losing, whatever. But when there's fans yelling, you're like, you realize the situation.
yeah,
I don't know. I'm looking for any answer to what's going on, and that's what I think it is. And then the injuries. Don't even get me started on the injuries, dude. Matt Tip's got to go. I'm done with it.
Thank you.
Done with it. I've
well.
Hold on. Let me just clarify, and then I'll let you go. I love Matt Tip. When he's healthy, incredible center back. I don't think he puts a foot wrong ever. I really like Matt Tip.
It's rare that he does, yeah.
It's rare that he does. But at the same time, you can't have muscles made of saltines and Ritz crackers and expect.
God, Ritz are so legendary.
They're so good. So good. But dude, not sponsored by Ritz in any way, by the way. But
I am.
Yeah, sure you are.
This is totally an advertisement.
Yeah. Look, for the love of God, Matt Tip can't string together any games, bro. He needs to go. That's it. He needs to go. We need to get someone who's more solid in there. Okay.
Okay. Here's
All
what
right.
I was going to say before we move on, because I know you're about to start rambling about other players. He doesn't need to go. He just needs to be moved down the pecking order and just be a reserve.
Yeah, I guess.
Because if you rely on him to start every game, that's your own damn fault. That's Klopp's fault. That's FSG's fault for not having other players on in the roster. He can't be number one or number two, and he probably shouldn't be number three, even though he's that good.
Ability-wise, right. I'm glad you added that at the end. Yeah.
If you can't play 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 games in a row, dude, Virgil played 38 games last season or something absurd.
Virgil, he's up until the injury, I think he missed 1 or 2 games.
Yeah. One was from a red the cards against the Munich game.
Munich. Yep.
Anyways.
Okay. So I'm glad
we can't rely on him. If he's going to stay, he needs to just be moved down the pecking order.
Okay.
Because he'd be a hell of a fourth string. Even third string's too high. Because when Gomez is your second string, he gets hurt all the time too.
Hey, Steven, I got a question for you.
What?
What's the best ability?
Availability.
That's right.
Shout out to early 2020 when I first pulled that cat out of the bag.
Seriously. Back before we hit the Ks and subs. Man. Legendary time.
Listen. Injuries. These guys, some of them don't necessarily have to go, but they can't be relied on at all. And like, there's other people that are just a waste of money, and that's Keita. That's Ox. Because we're just waiting for them. We just constantly wait for Keita to come back. Constantly. And he'll play 1 or 2 games and then get hurt again. He's probably making $150,000 a week.
Yeah.
I'd rather give that money to charity.
Hey. Yeah. Look, Ox, I think Ox has got to go. And listen, I just want to clarify before everyone just gets their emotions, they get triggered and then they're like, I'm done with this. Look, this is strictly injury driven, this decision for me. I love Ox. He's done great for us when he's healthy. Okay. But he spent about 50 or 60% of his time under Klopp injured. All right. Maybe more. Keita, he's good when he plays. I'm serious. He is good. If you go back and watch the games he's played in, he's actually extremely good.
Yeah, he's
always injured. Always injured. I'm not going to say Keita's got to go. I think we need to hold on to Keita. Ox has got to go. Matip's got to go. Adrian's got to go. Origi's got to go. Right?
Forgot about Adrian.
Yeah. And
is he under contract? He shouldn't even have been under contract.
He's done after this year. There's no way he has a longer it's got to be up this summer. And dude, I'd say Matip. Sell Matip. But the thing is I think we'll end up buying Kabak. We have Ben Davies. And we just got to get rid of those guys. Now, those guys put together, there's no way they get us.
Wait, you said we're going to buy Kabak?
I think we will.
Why?
I just think we will. Why? I don't.
He's done absolutely nothing. He had 1 solid game. He's had 2 below average games. Yesterday was poor.
Steven, I didn't say he was the best player in the world. I said,
why are we going to drop $20 million on a guy that's not good enough?
Why would we put why would we put the option to buy in there then?
In case he was good.
What about the case in case he was bad?
In case he was actually good. Steven, then you can buy him.
I want Kabak. I want him.
Why?
I see a lot of potential in him.
What's the potential? What are you seeing that I'm not seeing?
I'm just being positive, bro.
Richarlison ran in behind him yesterday 10 times.
Richarlison burned him yesterday.
We're talking about Richarlison.
Oh, my God.
The most average player in the league. Striker, get you 5 goals a season.
Yo, he's soft, by the way.
We don't even need to go into that guy. He is a joker. But you can't get burned by that guy.
No. All right, look.
You think Nat Phillips would have got burned by that guy?
Nat Phillips got burned yesterday by that guy.
10 times?
No, but he got turned. He got his ass turned yesterday, Steve.
Turned is different than letting balls get lobbed in over your head over and over and over. These guys are professionals. You're going to get turned eventually. It happens. Yeah. Kabak's just standing there. They're just lobbing balls 40 yards down the pitch. And all of a sudden I look and it's like, wow, Richarlison's onside for that again?
Look, this is why we should buy him, Steven.
That is a good point.
Look, Tony is dropping facts. All right? I just want everyone to know that this man has played 3 games and he's still healthy.
Well, what about Davies? I've been calling for Davies even before Kabak.
Dude,
play that man.
Know. What happened to Tsimikas? Dude.
Well, Kyle, he's not good enough.
I know.
Who's going to play for? Robertson?
Oh my god, bro. I just don't get like oh god. I want Jota back, dude. I just need to see Jota back. And for the love of God, can we see a center back that's actually part of our first team and not someone we got from a foreign country or someone we brought up from the U23s? Like, I need to see a normal center back. Now, let's go over to the chat. We haven't been in the chat today. Okay. All right. Let's see. Barry Sweeney, what is up? It's a new one in here. If we don't start winning again soon, we'll be lucky to finish top 10 from champions to that. I don't see us dropping that low, Steve. I don't see us dropping that low. How low? We'll be lucky to finish top 10.
I hope that's wrong.
Yeah, me too. For the love of God.
The way we've been playing, my God.
4 home losses in a row is crazy.
I'm not a Klopp out guy. I love that man. Let us know what you guys think about Klopp in the comments, because I'm ready to at least entertain some points here.
Yeah. Yep. I want to say that too. I am in no way, shape, or form Klopp out. Not at all. However, the question's got to be asked. Let's just look at the evidence. 4 home losses in a row. We lost to Everton for the first time ever under Klopp. Let alone
ever. Let's just say ever. Because it's like the last fucking 11 years.
Yeah.
Freaking 11 years.
Whatever. We're heated. Okay. Look.
Yeah, okay. But isn't this going to get flagged by YouTube as like some profane?
And it's fine. We're all right. Look. And then, Abdallah, good point. We let like 4 or 5 medical staff people leave. All right. I'm pretty sure. Without replacing them. Okay. Has Klopp lost his way, lost the dressing room? Are his tactics washed up? Or is it strictly the fact that we are playing some of our best midfielders at center back? Is it strictly, you know what I mean? Like, there's so many things that could be the actual problem.
Yeah. Well, we've had the same front 3 for 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
They play every game. And they are the reason we've scored so many goals. They're getting older.
Yeah.
Salah's the only one that doesn't appear to be slowing down at all. So anybody that's ever said Salah needs to go or Salah was a one-season wonder or whatever can shove it. Because he is by far our best player right now. Yeah. It's not even close.
No, it's not even close.
He's going to run away with the damn boot again.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to hear anybody say anything negative about Mohamed Salah. He looks to be getting younger.
He does,
this season's better than the last 2.
And it's so low-key. It's only
low-key because we're not great. We're not flying high anymore.
I know.
Some of his goals, man, wow. Look, aside from his first season, this is his best season. And there's still 15 games left.
Yeah.
Or whatever. I don't even know how many there are. Don't care.
Like 13 or 15 or something.
Yep. Bobby and Mane needed a bit of competition. So, Origi got playing time. Even thinking back a couple seasons ago, Shaqiri came in, Minamino came in, and then they bought Jota. They were like, okay, time to spend money. They tried to get Sarr as well. Klopp noticed something. He noticed that they needed competition. They needed someone to push them to the next level so as to not get complacent.
Right.
It just so happened that some of those deals didn't come through. Minamino didn't get the chances, and when he did, he was poor, in my opinion. You can mention the Palace game till you're blue in the face. Everyone and their mother scored that game. I would have scored with my left foot from midfield that game. Palace was a joke.
Fair.
Kiri, always hurt. Sarr deal, never came through. Jota, mystery knee injury, been out for a year. That's what it feels like.
It really does, bro. It's been the longest 2 months of my life.
Yep, we're back to the same front 3. Fabinho, he can't stay healthy either, but he was back at center back all year.
Yep.
Gomez, Matip, Van Dijk, Hendo, and Milner constantly battling injuries. Ox, useless. Keita, Who knows where he is? We don't know if he's at the hospital, if he's in the infirmary, if
He
he's
was on the bench. He was on the
should have
bench.
brought him in.
I know it.
Should have brought him in.
If we rush him back, he gets injured for another 3 months. Look, I think everything you just said was perfect, was spot on. We didn't splash the cash per se this summer, but bringing in Jota was an excellent move, okay? It gave us options up front. It gave us the ability to play a 4-2-3-1 with all of the front three and Jota, okay? Jota can literally play in any spot he wants in that front attacking area. He can play in that false nine. We saw it when Firmino got a rest. I think, was it against Atalanta? I can't remember. But Jota had the best performance I've seen in a Champions League game since probably the 17-18 season. I mean, he was incredible in that game, okay? Not only that, but he was finding form in the league too. I think he had nine goals in 9 appearances or something crazy like that, okay? Salah type form. Then Jota goes out. What happens? Minamino's not firing. Origi can't do anything, all right? So we're relying on Firmino, Mane, and Salah. And Mane, for some reason, he's off. He was
like the best player in the world last year, like top 5.
He was.
Saying. And now he isn't even a top 5 player on our team.
On current form, yeah.
He's been pitiful.
He's been losing the ball. He's been...
people are just... Oh, my God. I just think about, like, Walker Peters. Is that the guy's name?
Yeah.
Wan-Bissaka. Who else?
Yeah.
Who was there yesterday? Who was that?
Who plays right back?
Coleman?
No, it was the old guy. The old guy. Who's the?
I don't remember.
Coleman. Is it Shane?
Yeah, that's
Coleman?
what I said.
Oh, okay.
He was playing back there. Whoever it was had Mane in their pocket yesterday.
That's what
he's still there. Rumor has it, Mane's still in that pocket.
Nobody on this planet should be able to mark Mane.
Nope.
He's just, for some reason, there's no explosiveness anymore. Robertson and him aren't linking up like they usually do. And I honestly think, Steven, it's because Klopp's instructions to this team are Robertson and Trent, you can't get as forward as you want. You know why? Because we're playing freaking 8th stringer center backs. And if they get on the counterattack, we're going to let in a goal.
Here's what it's got to be moving forward. Nat Phillips deserves to start every single game. At center back.
Okay.
And then I don't care who you put next to him.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
Okay. Let us know what you guys think.
I feel like he's been good enough. And he's got more experience than these other guys. He's older than Kabak.
Let us know what you guys think in the chat.
And I just want to see Davies because I haven't seen him.
Right. And I do too. I think that's why a lot of people wanted to see Kabak as well. I remember you were bringing up, like, why do people want to see Kabak? That's why they wanted to see him. Well, now you've seen him. Let's see Davies. Look, we should have kept him.
You've seen him. What do you think? How about that?
He's had 1 good game and 2 average games.
Yesterday was poor.
We should have kept Minamino and loaned or sold Origi. Look, I know they're trying, and hindsight is always 20/20. But Minamino, all he needed was a freaking chance to play. And now look at him.
Yeah, but he's in a team with just like low quality guys, Kyle.
But he is the best player on that squad.
Well, I'm not going to go ahead and say that, but he's definitely one of the better ones, at least right now from what I can see.
Him and Ings.
Wasn't the case here.
Him and Ings. Shea Adams can't do anything.
No, he's a scrub.
He has potential, but
we're getting off the rails here.
All right, look. Let's go back to the chat. Let's get on track here, okay? Seek Chan, what's going on? Without Hendo, we're completely useless at this point. Honestly, I'm finding it hard to argue with that. All right.
What?
Without Hendo, we're useless.
Yep.
All right. What are we thinking here? J.W. Young, speaking facts, just play a proper defender. And midfield players should go back to midfield, i.e. Fab and Hendo. Well, look, both of them are injured now. So, Steve, our midfield is going to be freaking Thiago, Jones, and Wijnaldum. That's what it's going to be. And then we're going to be subbing on Ox. We're going to be subbing on Keita, probably for a game or two, and he'll be back injured. All right? Let's see what else.
I think next match you're going to see Gini, Thiago, Keita. I don't think Jones will start next match.
Say that again?
Gini, Thiago, Keita. That's the next midfield three.
That's honestly
Jones will get a rest. He started like 4 in a row.
Tarshish saying you cannot judge a player on 3 games. I've seen plenty of players have bad start and end up coming good. Look, yeah, sure. I agree.
Yeah, I totally get it, but that doesn't mean he needs to play over Nat Phillips. It does not mean he needs to start over Nat Phillips.
Well, look, I'm going to Kabak should be starting. Now, Ben Davies.
Why?
I just think he should. I just think he should be starting.
Well, why not give Davies a run next to Nat Phillips? What do we have to lose? We've lost everything. We've lost absolutely everything.
We haven't yet.
We don't have a hold over Everton anymore. We're not in a race for the title anymore. We're not better than United, Chelsea.
Steven, this guy is back again. I thought I banned this guy.
Who is it?
Dude, I hope you get COVID. Jesus. What's wrong with people,
Listen, buddy, COVID's the least of my worries right now. I can't get Nat Phillips in on a regular basis. You think I'm scared of COVID?
Dude.
Gosh, Nat Phillips is such a warrior. I'm getting his jersey right now. I got to go, guys.
Dude, Nat Phillips at the very least yesterday was jumping over bodies to get headers.
I'm so scared because I don't know what's going to happen with him in the future.
Diving to try to get a header on goal. Like, the effort that man put in after being subbed on, where is it? Where is it for everyone else? I don't get it. And I think the reason we're not seeing Ben Davies yet is because of the level of competition he's been playing at. Yeah, he's good. I'm sure he's good. But, dude, he's been playing at Preston North End in the championship. You know? Kabak has at least been playing in the Bundesliga for Schalke, despite them being horrible. Okay? That's my point. Now, look, I got to go to these comments here. Okay? What are we laughing at, Steve? I'll pin it.
Some of these are good, man. Davies is in the basement. Oh, Davies is injured.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, this is good.
Davies, oh, God, please, for the love of God. Why?
Please tell me Davies didn't come into the club injured.
Oh, dude, honestly.
I don't understand. I just really like Nat Phillips and think he deserves to play, and I just know that I'm not wrong. I know that I'm not wrong. But you were even one of the people that thought Reece Williams should be playing. When it was Reece or Nat. Remember the good old days when it was like Reece or Nat panic? Like December?
Yeah.
We're still like second in the league.
Oh my goodness. The good old days.
No, we were first.
We only had to worry about who should start, Phillips or Nat. Oh, that's funny as hell.
But we were gonna win. We knew we were still gonna win.
Oh man, where's this picture? I took this picture the other day. And it was our best starting 11. You know what? I was watching a freaking highlights from earlier in the season. I think it was Arsenal or Leeds or something. And I looked at the starting 11. And our midfield looked beautiful. And then I saw at the back Van Dijk and Gomez next to each other. And good Lord, times were simpler back then, Steve.
Who was it?
Gomez and Van Dijk were next to each other.
Oh, my God. They'll be back. But, like...
Doug, what's going on?
Doug, what up? They'll be back. Everyone's coming back.
Everyone's coming back.
And we will be okay.
And
but Genie will be gone.
Genie's gone. He's as good as gone. There's no chance. If he wanted to sign a new contract, he would have.
He definitely doesn't want to now.
No. And that's the most depressing part, Steve, because he has been our most consistent midfielder.
Yep. And he's going to go now, and it's really sad, and he's probably going to be like, told you so. Should have paid me.
Yep.
Now, congratulations. You get to stick with Ox. Okay.
He was getting peanuts, dude. He's getting peanuts compared to what he should be getting.
Can you release a player?
Yeah, you can, but it costs money.
It happens all the time in the U.S. I don't know if I've ever seen a club just be like, all right, we're done with you. You're not getting paid anymore. You're getting tossed.
No, didn't Arsenal just do that?
With who?
Ozil.
Oh, terminate the contract. Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah.
Well, why don't we just do that with Ox and pay Genie whatever he's making? 180.
Because that's a bad look. Why would we just terminate? I know I get what you're saying, but why would the club terminate Ox? Like it just
At the end of the season.
no. It's not going to happen. I think I was following
Genie's
you.
Still
up
got
until
2 or 3 good years up in the tank.
I know.
Maybe more.
Let's go over
We're
here.
gonna let Oxlade-Chamberlain use up those dollars. That's smart. It's really smart.
Jay Baker,
That's
what's
smart.
going on? Jay says, bring back Minamino, play Phillips more. Need a second team. They're burnt out because they play the same team over and over. Same happened when Klopp was at Dortmund after they won the league. They got burnt out. I brought this up yesterday, dude. Klopp, this is so true, though. Like,
Can we bring Minamino back right now?
we can bring him back whenever we want. We can terminate the loan whenever, unless there were some.
Imagine that.
We would.
I guess you weren't trash. Come on back, dude.
Bro, could you imagine
Yo, who's the guy's name? Halfenhuddle?
Hassenhuddle?
Is that him? Is that the guy?
The coach? Yeah.
He'd be so hurt.
He would. Bro.
He would cry again.
Oh, my goodness.
That was him that cried, right?
Oh, yeah. After we
They beat Liverpool 1-0 and then cried.
Unbelievable. I can't believe. Dude, look back at the games we've lost, bro. We've lost to Burnley. We've lost to Southampton. We've lost to Everton. Oh, that hurts to say.
Draw Fulham and Newcastle.
Are they joking? Oh, my God.
We lost to City 4-1.
It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. All right, here we go. We got a question in the chat. Mark saying, which academy player other than Trent can we say is a first-team world-class player? Other clubs have found gems in Mount, Greenwood, and Foden. Okay, first off, I just want to say these are 3 different teams. And so one player on each team, and we have one. So that's Trent. Curtis Jones is my other one. Okay. I remember last season, 2 years ago. No, I think it was last season. People were saying Nico Williams has more talent than Curtis Jones. Let's just shut that down right now. Okay. Yeah. Nico Williams is promising, but Curtis Jones is good.
He's one of the best midfielders in the league. I can say that with confidence.
I don't know if I can go that far.
He can do it all.
Yeah, he can, but I wouldn't go as far as saying he's one of the best in the league yet.
He's one of the most solid players I've seen play in Liverpool's midfield since I've been supporting this club.
You would go that far?
I would go that far. He is unreal.
He's great, Steve. I love him, but I don't know.
Well, don't you? He should be one of the first names on the team sheet.
Well, he has become that.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. He's good.
I'd rather his name on that team sheet before Thiago at this point.
You know what? People were criticizing Thiago, and I'm kind of thinking, and I'm thinking like, what exactly is he doing, Steve?
He's not doing much anymore.
He has a good
because
pass.
He's scared.
Oh man!
When he came in against Chelsea, when he first started, even in that Everton game, he brought a creative aspect to the team that we didn't have before, and that is switching the play, through balls, no look passes, the unorthodox pass, the pass that no one's expecting. Those are gone. He doesn't do that anymore. And when he does try to switch the ball and hit a laser across over to Trent or to Robbo, it comes up short and lands on the defender's head. And now he just makes passes sideways and backwards like Gini Wijnaldum.
Yo, that's facts. You're talking about Trent, right?
No, I'm talking about Thiago.
Oh, Thiago. Damn it. Okay. Because Trent, he had in the Champions League, he was good. His foot was excellent. He was switching the ball. It was getting there. Yesterday, he was back to what he was doing. He would switch the ball. Now, granted, it was windy, but still. Look, the other 2 players I forgot about, Harvey Elliott and Leighton Clarkson is good. We saw him in the Champions League game. He's good, but I haven't seen much of him aside from that. So,
We'll
I've
see
seen
about
this before
Harvey
too.
Elliott.
Shane Buckley's back. Trent Alexander-Arnold should be moved into midfield. Look, he was a midfielder when he played with the youth sides, but he's a right back now.
Yeah, he's a right back.
He's not getting transitioned into midfield. Okay? Maybe if one day we have a midfield injury crisis, we'll see Trent in the midfield. You never know. You never know. Oh, man. Let's see. Doug saying, we're breaking records for the wrong reason. We're first reigning champions to ship 7 goals. Hold on. Oh, to, I guess, let in 7 goals. Since 1953. First time since 19... Yeah. Jesus. I don't get it. I don't get it. It hurts. It does hurt, Liz. You're right.
Yeah, I was fine with Trent yesterday. I'm talking about Thiago.
Yeah, I know you're talking about Thiago. Yeah.
Thiago, man, what are you doing?
Tom Morgan say, do any of our midfielders make breaking runs in the box? If Salah and Mane don't score, nobody does. You know, this is a valid point. I think Curtis Jones has shown the ability to do that.
I think Keita will bring some of that too. He's just chomping at the bit because he's like, wow, you guys are terrible right now.
Yes.
Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play today.
Until he gets
injured
again.
Center mid. Put me in, coach. Come on, guys. I'm ready to play today. Look at me. I can be center mid for a game, then I'm hurt.
Oh, my God.
Trying to have a little bit of fun. I'm depressed. I'm sad. I'm angry.
I know.
But at least I got the pipes of a pop star.
For the love of God, Lexi, what's going on, bro? Look, Keita's so good. I just want Keita to stay healthy, bro. Nothing warms my heart more than seeing that little beautiful number 8 running around on the field, man. I love Keita.
It is nice because we get it for like a game or a game and a half at least. You'll see him for 90 minutes or 60 and then subbed off. The next game he'll play the first half and then get hurt. And then we'll see him again in, March or no, it's February. We'll see him again in May. He'll play the last couple games of the season.
I hate that you're so right. Oh my God, I hate it so much.
Lex, what's goody?
All right. Is the Ox fit? Surely his energy would bring something. Look, he's fit. He's fit, but he's sloppy. He's sloppy when he's in there, man.
Wow, he is sloppy. My gosh. When he is in there, it's like he doesn't offer any. What's his job? Like, what's his role?
I think he's like a Keita role.
He scrambles around the midfield and then gets it and then passes it up to Trent on the right side.
Yo, literally,
I know that ball I'm talking about.
Literally, I know exactly what you're talking about because when we brought up Ox, I was like, oh, the swinger out to Trent right outside the box.
Every time. He scrambles around. He tries to make a run forward, gives the ball up, runs back, tries to press. Then we get the ball. We're passing it around the 30-yard mark. He gets it, looks left, turns right, passes it out to Alexander-Arnold, and then you don't see him again for another 4 minutes. He's just like always jumping and hopping around.
Yeah.
Like, where are you going? And he doesn't even come in and rip that shot anymore. You know that shot that we like?
Yeah, he doesn't do it.
He doesn't do that anymore.
He doesn't do it. I know you guys
that in 2021. So
I know you guys feel defeated lately. Well, FC not playing up to their well-known potential, but remember, fellas, they're fallible human beings after all. They will regroup. They're professionals. I like that take.
Me too. I just don't have any time for the positivity right now. I've been positive for so long. Thank you, though.
I like that take. I really do. All right. Jay saying there's a thing in the papers over here. A friend told me about Ox, Salah, Keita, Origi, Matip on transfer list this summer. Jesus. Salah should be taken off that list immediately. Salah should be taken off that list immediately, bro.
I like the word fallible, though.
I do like that. It took me a second to recognize what the word was. I was like, what's
I don't even know what that word is. I'm not going to act like I do. I'm not
like
that
fallacy, fallible. You know what I mean? Let's see.
No, it's not the same word, Kyle.
I thought it was.
Well, let's ask Beth for some clarification.
Let's
Please
see.
Define fallible. Hang on.
Callum T, as a City fan.
Define fallible.
Hold on, Steven. Jesus. As a City fan, I think you don't need to sign a starting player other than a striker. You just need to get proper squad depth because your starting 11 is arguably better than ours. Look, I love the objectivity here. I love it. Now, I think the team would be split down the middle right now. I think your guys' defense is way better than ours at the moment. All right?
Yeah, but they're talking about no, best possible 11.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It would still be split down the middle for me.
Really?
On current form, maybe.
Well, no, because if we're putting the best 11 out there, then Virgil's in there, and form is irrelevant for him.
Okay. So injuries aside, best 11, yeah, maybe. But I think getting a striker, that's honestly a good point. It's honestly a good point. Fly Girl MD, what's up? Haven't seen you in a long time. Oh my goodness. Let's close off on this, Steve. Let's end it with the penalty. I want to get your thoughts on the penalty that's given with Trent going down and then Richarlison or Calvert-Lewin, whoever the hell it was, kneeing Trent in the head. Literally kneeing him in the head. What are your thoughts?
By the way, fallible is capable of making mistakes. That's all that is. Great word, Beth. And love the positivity. So, the penalty. Not a penalty. How can you be called for a penalty when you're laying on the ground, not moving, and somebody dives into you? Somebody rams their knee right into your skull. How do you get called for a penalty? And it's like, what am I missing? Because the announcers were like, oh, that's a red. I'm like, oh, no.
Oh, my God.
That should be a red. I'm like, on Calvert-Lewin?
I think the reason they called it was because the ball was still playable. It was still, now listen, just before you interrupt, all right, devil's advocate, the ball was still playable because Allison didn't collect it. So if Trent wasn't there, Calvert-Lewin could have run onto it and put a shot on goal. That is the only reason I think it was given. It shouldn't have been a penalty, though, because Trent was literally, he wasn't, oh my God. Calvert-Lewin initiated the contact. Trent was just there after a challenge. It wasn't like he slid in and tripped him. Trent was on the ground already, and Calvert-Lewin ran into him.
Yeah, he's looking for it. He was looking for it.
Look, Amandip saying he saw his leg go up and catch him. His leg didn't even catch him.
No, he didn't. And like, if you get kneed in the back of your skull by a guy that's really determined to get that ball, that's going to hurt, and you're going to react in some way. But that's not worthy of a penalty.
Right. I don't get it. And this is another thing. The referee just looked at the monitor for like 2 seconds. The referee just glanced at the monitor instead of doing his job and taking a proper look. He was always going to give the penalty. But like I said, that's the reason I think that it was given, because the ball was still playable and Trent hindered it, right? It's just kind of like if you remember David Luiz pulling Salah back, right? Salah didn't go down, but Salah had a chance on goal, and David Luiz grabbed his shirt and pulled him. It's not really a penalty, but it was given as a penalty because Salah still had a run to make. Okay?
I think what these people don't realize, and they obviously, this is their career, this is their job, these referees. You don't have to give something just because somebody goes down. It's okay to just let it go.
Yeah.
You don't have to give a penalty. You don't have to call a dive. You don't have to call a foul because someone goes down. These are the softest human beings on earth. In some cases.
We got someone in the chat asking how you can become a member. If you head over to the channel page, the main channel page, there's a join button next to the subscribe button. And if that doesn't pop up, you can also go into the membership tab as well and hit join there. Let me get the link for you guys. So if you do want to become a member, you can join there. But Steve, closing thoughts, my man.
I could talk about this all day. I'm just not happy. This is tough.
I know. Hey, keep going, because I got to grab this.
Grab what?
I got to grab this link real quick, so keep going.
Okay. Liverpool are in trouble. Klopp is to blame. Injuries are to blame. Specific players are to blame. VAR is to blame. You can blame everything. But it's a combination of everything as to why we are in the position that we're in. Now, I don't want to hear about Manchester City anymore. We shouldn't hear them come up in a conversation anymore. They won the league. They're not struggling. We're not in the conversation right now. We can pick that conversation back up next year. What we need to focus on right now is who's coming and who's going from the squad. Who deserves to play and who doesn't. You know, what sort of tactical adjustments is Klopp going to make? Which sort of adjustments is he not going to make? Because I've been looking at him more and more the last few days.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not Klopp out. He will, at the very least, get to go another season with a healthy squad.
Nobody's Klopp out.
No, there's plenty of people that are Klopp out, but it just ain't us.
Well, yeah.
But I do get it. I do get that. I see what you mean. You're just saying, like, not us.
Yeah.
I do get that people are questioning him because I'm starting to question him as well. You lose 4 games in a row, even with this squad that you have.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
No, I hear you.
Henderson, Kabak, Trent, Robbo, Allison, Genie, Curtis, Thiago, and then that front 3. That is better than every single lineup in the Premier League except Man City right now.
Yep.
And you could even argue that it gives Man City's a run for its money.
Yep.
In form, it does. But right now, today, that's a better lineup than 18 other teams. And you just keep losing. Klopp, my friend. In this moment.
In this moment.
It is not good.
Look, for the love of God, I agree with everything you said. I want to say, with 4 home losses and losing to Everton, it is only natural to think to yourself, what's going on? Is Klopp to blame? Not Klopp is to blame. Is Klopp to blame, right? What do we need to do? Like, why is this happening, right? There needs to be some bounce back, and there just doesn't seem to be that. It seems like we're just mentally checked out, and I don't know why that is. So that needs to change, and it's only natural as a fan base to question what's going on. All right? If you're losing 4 games in a row at home and you don't question what's going on, you're just happy-go-lucky, there's something wrong. There's something wrong.
Then you're juvenile and you're delirious.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll agree. Look,
people
guys,
win trophies and then get tossed.
Look at Chelsea.
Yes, dude.
Look at Chelsea.
Look, Klopp's won everything. We love Klopp, but we have to at least turn the microscope over to him and to look at a little bit deeper.
100%.
What's going on?
Yep.
It's not fair to just blame injuries in the players. It's not fair.
No. That's part of it, though. That's part of it.
It is.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Oh, God. There's some stupidity in this chat right now.
What do we got?
We got this one. All right. You couldn't pay your lease 100 years ago. Get over it. All right.
What are we talking about?
George, I don't even know.
Who's George? I think Anfield isn't even your ground. I don't even know who that is. Mentally checked out is exactly what's going on. That could be it.
Yeah. I just want to tell George, maybe if you learn to pay your lease, or if you had the money to pay your lease, it'd still be your ground, but it's not. So, scrub. Anyways, look, Steve, we got to figure out what's going on. But I just want to say to everyone who's in the chat, join us over on Anfield Agenda in 30 minutes time. We'll be doing the Nothing But Reds agenda. I'm pumped. We get to talk about it more. I'm sad to talk about it, but at least we get to vent. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I want to appreciate everyone. I appreciate everyone who was in the chat sharing their thoughts. Come do it over on the Nothing But Reds agenda. Make sure if you're new, subscribe to the channel. And I posted that link. If you want to become a channel member, check that out. I'll post it one more time in here for you guys. If you want to check out the channel memberships as well. And we'll see you guys over on the Nothing But Reds agenda at 10:30, 3:30 UK time. Steve, you got any closing thoughts, my man?
Thanks for joining us, everyone.
That's right. We'll see you guys over there. Until then, take care.